we missed Big Brother Niger contestant last week because there was no eviction, but we do have an evictee
Yes,
back in
indeed.
Nigeria with us, and Tony has been a very divisive figure in terms of some people liking him, people hating him.
Yeah.
But either way, we love him right here, and we love him for
The
coming
ladies
through.
seem to like him a lot as
Yeah.
well.
So he's here, and if you have any questions for Triple T, as he became known,
T.
Tony Tetwila.
Hit us up right now and let us know. All right, Tony, welcome back, my brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Quickly direct your questions to @thebeat999FM.
Yeah.
All right.
So let me start with the first question, though.
Please.
Yeah. So there was this big controversy. You were in the house, though, so information was out there.
Okay.
That you were married, you had a wife, you had kids, and everything. Lovely family, by the way.
Thank you very much.
So, but in the house, though, you acted like you were single. We saw you, you were getting it on with Bisola. And after the party on Saturday, I saw the antics and everything. So what I want to ask right now and everything that was there, did you have, this conversation with your wife before you left? That, okay, I'm going to go into the house right now. I'm going to do certain things, but that doesn't affect our relationship. Or you just went with it?
Okay. First things first, I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Yes, before I went into the house, myself and my wife, we did speak. Okay. We're very private people, so we like to keep our private life private. She's my backbone, and I can't make any decision without her asking or directing me. So she made it clear before I went into the house that you keep my family out of it. I want the world to know you for who you are, your talent, because that's what I've been hustling.
Which is kissing?
No, that's not kissing. For me being the entertainer that I am.
Hold on. Save your breath. One second. So, how do we know that you're not lying? A. B. Where is the proof?
That what?
C. So, because of the 25 million.
There's 25 million.
You and your wife decided that you'll just rubbish your whole marriage so that you can go and collect money inside the house.
No,
and then number 4, there's a difference between lying
Yeah.
and keeping it private.
Yes.
You and Gifty don't seem to know the difference yet. So, you and Gifty, it seems, you both lied. You didn't keep it private. There's two different things.
I kept it private because I'd never told anyone that I was married.
But then you.
But there was a time Bisola asked
asked,
you.
yes.
And you said
She asked me.
Yeah, and you said you're single. You're single.
So
by
that's
grace of God.
lying. That's not keeping it private.
I know. I told her at first that I am single.
Okay.
Then
Well, you're not single.
Then a week later,
Yeah.
I told her that there's a lot about myself that I'm not letting out.
Okay.
After the project, I'll let you know. I'm very sure you saw that part.
Okay,
as well.
cool. So what I want to ask right now, don't you think? I understand the fact that I saw you in Immaculate's video. You were like the leading guy and everything. So I get the fact that you and your wife spoke about it, but I believe that if you wanted to keep that part of your family private and everything and all, you could have not spoken about it and maybe not kiss other ladies when you go in their house. Don't you think that was taking it too far?
No, it wasn't. Because really, watching Big Brother for 12 years and beyond it's kind of easy when you're watching it and you think that, I can do that. That's simple. You should have done that. But in the game, there's so many things that actually come to play that you're not ready for.
Especially when you're good looking, you're quite handsome. I think OC doesn't have that issue, so he doesn't really understand. He's you're not good looking. So if you went, I'm
better looking than all your boyfriends.
If you went into the house, you wouldn't know how difficult. But was it really tempting? Number 1, and number 2, can I ask why is everyone always not like I'm saying it's wrong or anything? I mean, do you? But why is everyone like always kissing and touching and playing with each other? Like, is there something about the house that makes everyone horny? Like, I don't.
Being horny, I have no idea what that is. But
you don't know what being horny is?
No.
You do
like
know,
being
you have
in the
children.
house. No, I don't.
No.
I don't understand it, and I don't.
But
get
everybody
it.
was always touching each other.
Can you remember after the party on Sunday on Saturday? Was it Saturday or Sunday? It was Saturday.
Saturday.
And I don't know whether it was the alcohol that you had or anything that you kept saying. You wanted to go upstairs. You wanted to demolish Bisola and stuff like that. So was that a game or was that you being?
No, that's just me playing.
That's you playing.
Nothing actually happened.
So did you have feelings for Bisola?
Myself and Bisola, we like I did explain. We have spoken about it.
Okay.
She's a really nice person.
Yeah.
Even before I came into the house, I've always been a fan.
Yeah.
I knew Bisola through a friend because she does like skits and
skits and everything. Yeah.
So I learn a lot when someone is very creative. And when I saw her in the house, I told her straight. I said, "You are my competition, and you I will learn from."
Okay.
I like to learn all the time, and we did have our talks, and we spoke. Some people actually thought things were going under the covers.
Yeah, so what? No. Wait. There was a point where you guys were in the room.
Yeah.
And the way I heard was, it was like, she was, doing something. So did
you
that
see,
happen?
Let me.
No, I'm asking. I'm not assuming.
I'm also bringing you back. You heard.
Okay. No, I saw actually. There was a video.
Okay, now you're changing that to you saw.
Okay, I saw the video. There was a clip, and you guys were under the sheets and everything. So what went down there? What was going on?
Nothing actually went down.
Okay.
Myself and Bisola, we always talk.
She liked your belly button or something.
No.
Oh, okay.
We always talked. We had our moments where we, took
Go
off the
intense.
microphones
Okay.
and just be, talk about a whole lot of things. I'm looking forward to working with
You
Bisola.
took off the microphone to do what?
Just
To talk. And you don't
Why
want
why couldn't we hear?
You can't hear because we were being very silent.
Or is it that you were doing things and rubbing
No.
body parts you didn't want us to hear?
Okay, well, if we all want to be added here, the real truth is you don't waste or you don't spend that little time to do that much business. You
I
can't
don't
do
get
that.
it. I'm not.
If you really want to play, if you want to play, if you were
Okay.
thinking that we actually did something,
Yeah.
we spent.
So you
we
mean
spent a minute.
When?
And
That was on Saturday?
No.
Okay.
The one that you're
The other-
talking
the
about.
other time.
Because it was Kemen's room, and Kemen was the one saying, "Go upstairs now. You can use the room. Just quickly do
So
stuff."
Kemen was
So
trying to
you're
say
saying that if it was you, so you're saying if it was you, you'd be able to last longer than 1 minute. Like 1 minute is not enough.
No, I'm not saying
Because
that.
I'm not following.
You're twisting my words.
No, I'm not following. And number
All
two.
this been silent.
And number
You're
two.
asking a question I should answer.
Okay, answer.
But you want to ask another one.
No, we'll answer now.
So what I'm saying is, you can't do a whole lot of things. You see, for me, I have to be emotionally attached if I want to do anything.
Yeah.
And I love my wife very much.
I know. I get
And
it.
before I do anything, every night I make sure I sleep in my bed. I have my moments when I look at my children's pictures in my bag. Nobody knew about that.
Okay.
So I take that and I go back, and that's the Tony guy that goes back to bed.
So has your wife allowed you back onto the matrimonial bed?
Well, I haven't gone to my house, but yes, I have spoken to my wife.
Okay.
Like I said, she is.
So when you get back,
we're
you
really
think,
cool. There's nothing.
Just to ask one more question.
Yes, please.
If your wife, went into the house, and before you guys went, she went into the house, you guys had this conversation saying, okay, it's a game. How would you feel if she was, maybe kissing Bali, for example, or Bassi?
I would say myself and
Honestly.
my wife, that's real honesty.
Yeah.
Because where she's coming from, we kind of think alike.
Okay.
Because you have to be connected to someone.
How long have you guys been married now?
We've been married for 3 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
And she's not lived in this country for 15 years.
Okay.
So the way she thinks is kind of different, and she's very open-minded, but not open-minded to the fact that you slash your marriage.
Yeah. I get it.
Yes, the money is involved. I wish I won it, but I'm not there now. I wanted the platform for my
to
work.
be able to do stuff.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's all I need.
Just to chip in one more question. I'm coming, Maria. I used to watch you from time to time. When I'm off work and everything. I thought you were very entertaining.
Thank
I
you
like
so
the fact that I watched it, but I felt, at the time when you guys started, you were like one of the front guys to win. Then your chances started to diminish when you and Bisola started to get really close. I'm telling you now from the perspective of, I was watching right now. So would you have done things differently, and coming out right now trying to reevaluate, okay, maybe I shouldn't have kissed Bisola, maybe I should have just stayed on my own. I'm just saying.
Yeah. People get funny ideas when they see a guy and a lady together.
Okay.
They actually assume that things are going on. And this thing in the air where people think that we had that connection that made you look like, oh, they kind of have some kind of thing going on, came from the housemate saying, oh, you guys, you're older, so you could be together. He's your boyfriend, he's your girlfriend. And that name kind of, it kind of stopped. At some point, I kept saying, look, we're just friends. Even when Ibuka said it, she had her own opportunity to say out loud to the whole world that something was going on. The only person she did admit that she had feelings for was Bali. But Bali is younger. And I understood that they were having like their things in between.
So you were all sharing each other.
Yeah, because on Saturday after the party, you guys kissed when you went upstairs. And when she came downstairs, you were still upstairs. Then when you changed into your briefs and everything, then she went to the other room and Bali wasn't only kissing, it was filling up and everything. So I was just like, okay, what's going on? Then when you got evicted, she cried like a widow. No, I'm like, yeah, she cried. She was devastated.
And Mr. Chris said you can lie for Africa. You're very talented. What do you have to say to that, please?
I am very talented. Thank you very much to Mr. Chris.
You're a talented liar. You're admitting that?
No. He said I'm very talented.
No, he said talented liar.
No, well, you're adding both
That's
words.
That's what he
together.
said. Do you want to come and retweet?
No, but you're reading it. You ended like with a full stop,
in the
and then you
English
said
that I
talented.
learned, that's what he was trying to say.
So you're very talented. You're very talented at it.
No. like I said, I played the game. People should
You're very
also...
defensive, aren't you? It's like you have.
I'm not.
You have a lot to hide. That's what
No,
people.
no, no,
that's
no.
when people are defensive. You're very defensive.
The only thing that was out there that I didn't tell was that I was married. And with the few times I've watched this project, married people don't last more than...
Gaetano did, actually.
Richard actually got till the end.
Yeah, Gaetano, I think he did. Did he win?
He didn't win.
Okay, but he got to the end.
Yeah,
he did, yeah.
He did get to the end,
Yeah.
but he is not Nigerian.
Okay, get it.
You know, there's a whole lot of things that get attached to family and how we take things. If I probably said I was married and I'm older, I'm the oldest in the house.
How old are you, though?
I'm 36.
Okay, cool. You
So
don't
I
look
probably
36.
I don't. So, you know, so that was also part of my own game.
Okay.
To say, okay, I changed my haircut a few times. I look younger than my age.
Okay.
We have a question from
And I can
Emeka.
Okay, Tony, we have a lot of people who are really, obviously, they believe that your version
Yes.
of what went down, that you're suffering from amnesia or selective memory syndrome. So let's put them right.
Yes. So wait, a question from Emeka. He wants to know what's next for you because he voted for you to stay in, and now that you're not in, he's upset.
Okay. Well, I'm a thespian, so I've got productions going on. Normally, I would need someone to walk with me to an office and then present my project.
Okay.
Now, I don't need that. I can walk to someone comfortably with all the full confidence in the world and say, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
One from @Q_Bernie. He said, "Oh my gosh, nothing went down. Mr. TTT Bisola's mouth was on your beep." We all saw the video. Please show him the video.
Yeah, because the way she was
So,
the video, right?
so please explain that.
Explain that.
Okay.
Are you Donald Trump? What are you going to tell us? Was that fake news?
Fake news.
No,
Fake
no,
news.
that was fake.
Sorry?
How?
That was real fake.
Are we
No, no, no.
blind? Are we
Come on,
stupid?
come on.
But you saw the video.
We're
You
going to
said-
end
you
this
said you
interview
saw
right
the
now.
video.
No, if you're not going to come straight forward.
No, Tony, this was. You
We're
were
going
lying
to
down.
end this
Thank
video
you.
now. There's no point in us talking about it.
If we're
Because
gonna
we all,
lie.
the whole world has seen it.
Thank
So
you.
just
See
come
what?
clean.
Did they see what happened under the covers?
We saw the silhouette. We saw the
No,
shapes.
You saw shapes.
You were involved in some sort of activity
Sordid.
with Bisola on the bed in that particular
And
scene.
sexual.
So it's simple. Everyone said they saw. Just like he said, someone
So
told
are
him.
you
So, but
looking
you didn't see anything.
because we've had some pretty strong liars come through here.
Gifty.
like Gifty.
To be honest.
Are you going to look us in the eye and say
I heard,
nothing?
but I don't know what she said.
There was nothing that went on between you.
Nothing happened.
So if we ask her
Yeah,
and
was-
she says something,
I'm
what
very
that-
So
confident to say
if
she would say
nothing
same.
happened, then why were you hiding under the covers?
Well, like I said, it was the only time.
If there was
I
nothing going on,
Yeah.
there was no
just,
need to put the
yeah,
covers on.
just be open.
Could have just
Well,
said-
So explain that, please, brother.
Well, there were a lot of things that happened under the covers. There was
So
also
you
that
said-
time.
But you just said nothing happened.
Well, hold on. But there was also that time that when something did, well, like when we were talking,
Yeah.
I took out the covers and said, I bet me it's no go kill me. May not know if he say something that happened for you. I'm very sure you also saw that.
About one time.
Never took like
No,
that.
no, you see.
Nah.
The lights don't go
Oh,
off.
let me guess. Using Gifty's
No.
words, was it a game plan that you wanted us to think something was happening, so you look controversial and we keep you in the house, or what?
I don't know. I played how I should play.
Yeah. But I don't think that strategy works, though.
Well, you know, like I said, people are very attached to a whole lot of things. I kept my side of the bargain. I didn't bring my family into it.
Okay.
At some point, some people knew. Bassi, for instance, Bassi knows that I'm married.
SA mentioned it to this all.
Well, a lot of people know you already before
Yeah.
Big Brother Nigeria.
Yeah.
I knew you. Well, I didn't know you as an actor, as a thespian, but I knew you as a dancer.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like as if and you're not exactly a small guy. You
Like
stand out
me.
in the crowd. So how were you gonna think people weren't gonna know who you were when you entered Big Brother Nigeria?
Well, like I said, my wife wanted me to show the world what I can do as an individual. You know, just my work.
You keep mentioning her name over and over again.
Yeah.
I feel like you're just doing this. What's the word?
Can
to
I ask you?
overcompensate.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yes,
If
please.
your wife went into Big Brother Nigeria next year
Yes.
and did what Bisola did with another guy, what would you say?
Nothing. Because
Excellent question.
the truth is, my wife don't like things like that. So,
Things like what?
you know, I mean, like reality shows coming out.
Okay.
She's a very private person.
I'm being hypothetical now.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
So
just-
she
I'm
goes
just
to
saying.
Big Brother Nigeria next year, and this is Tony's wife, and she does what Bisola did with you in the
To another guy.
Yeah, to a guy.
To be honest, I wouldn't feel anyway because we would have spoken about it. All playing, we're all drunk. I did bring out a condom and smashed it on the table, and we're all playing. But I was very conscious of what I was doing.
So you want to stand correcting that you don't advocate sex without a condom?
Yes, please.
You gotta put that straight, right?
No, yeah, that's straight. So, because
And just
I beg, you know.
And then, what's your definition of family?
Family.
What does family mean to you?
Oh, family.
What does the word family mean?
Family is everything to me.
Except if it's
I
for 25
probably
million.
don't have the right word. I'm very sure if I put you in a room with 25 million, you can't think straight.
I can't think straight.
You can't, because why?
I can.
I'll give
Emily,
you
Naya, Genevieve, Adele. Kiss,
Friend.
marry, or friend.
friend.
All of them.
All of them.
Okay, you're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
One for each.
Yes,
Oh,
one for each. So Beverly,
okay.
Naya, kiss, marry, friend.
Baby Naya, friend.
Genevieve, kiss or marry.
Kiss.
And then they'll marry. Okay, next one. Yemi Alade, kiss, marry, friend.
Yemi Alade, friend.
Kerry Washington
Kerry Washington, marry.
and Jennifer Lopez, kiss.
Kiss.
Okay. All right, next one. Tiwa Savage, Omotola, Scarlett Johansson, kiss, marry, friend.
Tiwa Savage, kiss. Second name,
Omotola.
Omotola, friend, and then
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Married.
Be married.
Oh, okay.
All right, Rihanna, Beyonce, and our legend Sade, kiss, marry, or friend.
Oh, Sade marry.
And then Beyonce, Rihanna.
Beyonce will probably kiss, and
Okay.
then friend will be with Rihanna.
Okay, why? I'm shocked. Everybody always wants to,
That's
kiss
his
and touch her.
That's
All right, Cynthia Morgan, Adesiwa Etomi, and Taylor Swift, kiss, marry, or friend.
Cynthia, friend.
why.
Why you say it like that?
Because
They have a prior relationship.
no, because I love Cynthia. I love her craft. She's just amazing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Cynthia
See you
Morgan.
dancing in a video anytime soon.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Kiss or marry then for Adesiwa and Taylor.
Adeswa, kiss.
Okay, and
And then-
marry Taylor. Because of the money? You want to marry Taylor?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
All right, last one. Rita Dominic, Tonto Dike, and Oge Okoye.
That's a hard one. Rita Dominic, marry.
Okay.
Uh,
Kiss or friend, Tonto Dike or Oge Okoye?
Tonto DK kiss.
Okay.
And then
Friend for, yeah.
Why would you want to friend Oge Okoye? Can we get into that?
Because he wants to be a friend.
I just want to be a friend.
Nothing to do with the. Well, I don't think you're even there. You're in the house when that happened. Okay.
Oh,
Tony, I'm
something like that.
Convinced.
I'm not convinced about what you said. And a lot
Okay.
of people
You
out
seem to
there-
be very upset, Olisa.
Yeah.
You rubbed him the wrong way.
Because I feel Tony should have come. This is a good time for you, a good platform to come clean and say things that the truth. But obviously you don't want to say. It's a shame, But I hope that you understand that a lot of people are not convinced either. A lot of people are going to be saying a lot of things on social media right now.
And especially the reason why you rubbed us the wrong way is because Gifty also came and she kind of did exactly what
Because
you
we
did.
asked her if she got
And we
married.
were so nice to her and she lied to our faces. So we don't appreciate liars after that. So we wanted to give you the open forum.
Well, I had no idea that Gifty
Gifty
said
was here.
anything.
So
like
now that you know, would you like to backtrack and re-say anything
Well,
that you said here?
I had just like you just said that
Okay.
she said she wasn't married.
Yeah.
I never knew she was. I'm married, and I'm standing to tell you I'm married. I'm not taking that back, and I'm also telling you that I went into the house. If my wife had told me don't go a day before, I wouldn't have. I was the first housemate to leave, and I got my call like now. I left like now.
So you're saying
I didn't even pack.
So the final question I'm going to ask
You know?
you, you're saying that nothing
Sexual.
of what we think,
Yeah.
Went down with this
sex,
or nothing.
nothing
Yes.
sexual,
Yes,
So all that happened was
I
the
was
kissing.
saying,
All that happened was the kissing.
completely.
The
nothing
kissing.
sexual.
Well, the kissing actually started from the kissing game,
Yeah.
which I went into the diary room, because if you're playing a game, then you are playing a game. And when ladies come saying, I can't do this because this is happening, so Biggie actually told us that, don't play the game. It's a good game, but don't play like you're forcing anybody.
Nobody to play.
And we told him that, we made up our mind. We don't want to play this game anymore. So anybody who wants to do anything,
You can't do.
let it just be continuous
Yeah.
on your own.
But
Not
also-
like anyone is forcing you to
Just
do
to chip
anything.
something in,
Yes, please.
just before you got in, I understand, the country that we live in.
Yes.
We are very conservative.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we have these high values, morals, and everything. So didn't you think, okay, if you were single or if you had a girlfriend and everything, and all, I'm not sure people, the anger right now will have been different because they'll be like, okay, he's single or maybe he has a girlfriend or he can sort that out. So I think right now is the fact that, a whole lot of people can't still comprehend the fact that, okay, you had a conversation with your wife, and your wife was like, yeah, sure. So when you just get into the house, just kiss Bisola all you want.
Well, she didn't know there was going to be anybody like that. I didn't even know it was going to go that far. But also to let you know, even if I had a girlfriend and I did that, it will also be bad because it doesn't have to be you being married. You know, respect the person. If my girlfriend had told me that's if I wasn't married, said don't go, I won't go. Okay. You know, I would make her understand that look, I need the platform, but if it's going to spoil, because love is stronger than any other thing. You know, so if you tell me don't go, it will be hurtful, but I have to respect it. Then because if I would choose you as a girlfriend, that means I have plans to take it a step further. Okay, cool.
Lovely, lovely. But lastly, sorry, I think you've just left a lot of people confused because people are just like, what are you saying? I don't understand. You are lying. People are very angry with you. But can we just ask lastly, was it all worth it? Everything? Did you have, was it fun?
Yes, it was.
The potential arguments with your wife, I don't care what you say. I'm a woman. And there'll be some sort of anger there. So was everything worth it?
Yes, it was. It was worth everything. Like I said, I went in. I wish I won the money, but I didn't go in to win the money. I went there for a platform.
Focus on.
And no, just went in for the platform. And I'm glad that after 12 years of trying, I got an opportunity.
12 years is left.
Yeah, to get in, and now it's all about the world watching out.
Auditioning for 12 years.
12 years back to back.
Okay. Well, okay. We wish you luck with your future endeavors, Tony.
Thank you, sir.
And we hope that when Bisola does come back to Nigeria, she will shed some light and tell us the real truth of what happened between two of you. And I hope that you'll be man enough to own up to it whenever it is. Okay? Because we're not convinced.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait for Bisola to come.
We wait for her to come back. We're not convinced at all. Because we know what we saw.
So did anything sexual happen between you and Bisola?
For the last time.
Nothing happened.
No. Did anything sexual happen?
Sexual? Apart from kissing, no. Nothing.
Your hands were wandering at many times.
Can you look at me in my eyes? One more time.
I can see your
look
eyes.
at me in my eyes. Did anything sexual happen between you and Bisola?
Nothing.
Okay.
Alright.
Wandering hands, knockout.
Because that's the same question your wife's going to ask you when you get home.
Thank you.
Well,
Tony,
she's been watching.
Bite this knife and swear.
And we have spoken over the phone. You know, she's gotten like a few calls.
The same way you've told us.
And
we're not
emails.
So imagine your wife.
Well, anyway, she's gotten few calls and emails, and I would just like.
From who?
If I don't know, like from random people.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if they didn't, send those messages.
But what were you expecting?
No, I mean like they were able to hack into her account and.
My guy.